Hello Aries, this is your November reading and this is the Awakened Jenn. So we're going to pull messages today from the Messenger Oracle and the Light Seers Tarot. So we're going to start with the Messenger Oracle. Breath. Okay, so what does Aries need to know for November? The first card is what is rising, and that is need and necessity. All right, so what is falling away for Aries? Focus and then act. And I'm going to tell you this one, I caught this one when I was shuffling, and it also fell out with a pile, but this was face up. So I'm going to put this to the side because we're going to see what that one says too. Okay. All right. And now then we're going to get the regular cards to do the rest of the reading. The first card is going to be what is the energy of the month. The second card is what we need to do about it. And the third card is the potential outcome. All right, deep breath. Okay. All right, so what is the energy for the month? Got the High Priestess. What do we need to do about it? Justice. And what's the potential outcome? Five of Cups. All right. So let's see. So what is rising? It's need and necessity, 46. There's a lot of balance in this one. You can see the sun, moon, the yin yang, black, white. All right, so need and necessity. Night and day exist within the very same moment. Creation and destruction wear the same face. You only see one or the other because you are not seeing the whole. What you may see as harmful, another may believe is good. All is based upon perception. In nature, all occurs according to need and necessity, not right or wrong. Ask yourself, is there a genuine need to act? Is change necessary for your continued well-being and happiness? If the answer is yes, then act. If the answer is no, then do not. Okay, so I mean, it's just really assessing your situation. And I don't like to use good or bad. I like to use healthy versus unhealthy. And so, yeah, when you're looking at, anything in your life, whether or not to keep it or to attain it, is it healthy or is it unhealthy? And I mean, that relieves a lot of the judgment. If you're just looking at it from that perspective of, is this healthy for me or not? That makes it pretty simple. All right, so what is falling away is focus and then act. 30. There is something you want or need to make manifest, but to make your dreams a reality, you must focus your will upon that desire and do what needs to be done. Prayer alone will not give you that which you desire. There are things you must do in order to have your hopes realized. Now is not the time for stillness or passivity. Now is the time to focus your will, your thoughts, and emotions, and to get up and take the necessary steps. So that's the part that is falling away. So, we've been in an energy of trying to make things happen, manifesting. And I'm thinking with this card, we might have brought a whole lot of stuff to us without putting a whole lot of thought into it. And we may have asked for things that may not have been necessary. So I think it's a call for using better judgment, kind of slowing down, not being so impulsive, and actually making conscious choices for your future. Okay, the other card that came out was Be Without Malice. And so I just see that as just an extra little message that's coming out. So be without malice. Where is that? Number 20. Okay. You have been hurt, disrespected, or disappointed by others. Another has let you down or betrayed you. It is normal and natural to experience feelings of anger, hurt, and disappointment. To feel any and all emotion is natural, but you have a choice always in how you respond. Do not allow your hurt to become a source of infection. Acknowledge it, learn from it and your experiences, and then let the anger, hurt, and disappointment go. Do not allow them to inspire retaliatory acts born out of malice or spite. I think that's just an extra message of just release and let go. Karma will come back around for these people. It is not your responsibility to make sure that everybody gets full punishment. It's just your responsibility to do what is right for you. Treat people with kindness and respect, no matter what. It comes back to you. All right, so we're going to move forward. The energy of the month is the High Priestess. So let's look at that. Dreams, powerful visions, psychic insight, serendipity, meditation, introspection, intuition, a spiritual experience. The priestess sits on the edge of this realm and the next as she draws down meaning and illumination from beyond the veil. Sacred insights and profound wisdom are flowing to you now. And to access them, you must tune in to your intuition and submerge your thoughts into her subconscious realm. The language of the unconscious mind is revealing itself to you now through metaphor in dreams or as ancient memories that resurface to be processed. Pay attention to synchronicity, any nagging feelings of being off track, as well as gut feelings that move you in a new direction at this time. The divine whispers that are emanating from your soul hold an important message for you. The bridge between the enigmatic realm of the priestess, and your conscious understanding of the signs will be found through your own quiet introspection. I have the answers I seek, and by following the truth, I will find them. So this is just really trusting your intuition, knowing that those messages are coming in and being mindful to listen. The world gets so loud. You have to make sure you are taking time to drown out all of that noise and to listen to what is inside of you. You've got just little hits happening all the time if you pay attention. Like, I will know if I get hit here or here. Those are just little nudges. You'll feel it. Almost like a little just here or here. Or like when I get downloads, it just here. But you've got to bring some awareness back into your body so that you can even recognize anything that is new or different for you. Okay, so what do we need to do about it is the Justice card. Natural law, balance, karma, truth, wisdom, legal matters, fairness, cause and effect, integrity, objectivity, perspective, and accountability. Justice asks you to learn from your past experiences, the good, the bad, and the fugly. Take it all and grow from it. This energy is not about perfection, but about fairness and honesty. It highlights clarity of motivation and intention and asks you to be realistic about the cause and effect of your thoughts and actions. Seek to balance your growth with both positivity and shadow and learn from the many different parts of you. In your current situation, be impartial as you reframe your reality and work to remove any negative emotional charge from the equation. If fear is causing you to act in a way that you aren't proud of, seek a variety of perspectives before judging another person's actions to be good or bad. The only true path ahead of you is not one that is necessarily black or white, but is always, always one of love. My good karma is definitely, that's not what that said. My good karma is delightfully loving, and it can be the most motivating of teachers. So I'm seeing here again that whole not being so quick to judge things as good or bad, right or wrong. You know, it's just, let's remove the judgment and just understand that things can be healthy or unhealthy. Something can be unhealthy for us, but healthy for another person, and vice versa. Everything has purpose and reason. Even bad things can be used in positive ways if we keep our perspective open and don't just allow the judgment to come in and shut things down without even trying to understand any purpose or meaning. Okay, the potential outcome is the Five of Cups. There's a little disappointment in this. So let's see. I feel like I'm going to be asking a lot of questions here because I don't feel like I got a lot of information off the bat. All right, so the Five of Cups is grieving, disillusion, disappointment, betrayal, bitterness, wallowing, self-pity can signify a broken heart. The illusion is lifting, and you may suddenly find yourself in the middle of a reality that is painfully disappointing. If your dark night was a result of someone else's deception, you will need to find the seeds of forgiveness in order to avoid a calloused heart. Release yourself from any guilt around the situation. When we realize the future we were working toward is no longer an option, it's easy to focus on the loss and allow our energy to stagnate and spiral into self-pity. Don't allow your life force to drain away with the things that you once loved. Allow your tender heart to navigate towards the curative magic and finding faith in your future. If you are having a hard time letting go, unhook your heart from your fragmented dreams and give yourself permission to envision a brighter future. Dismantle your grief, reclaim your happiness, and consciously step back onto a path filled with hope. My tender heart helps me navigate towards my brighter future. So, this is a release. The number 5 is a signifier of change. So you're having to let something go, and it's something that you didn't want to let go. And it's going to bring in just, natural disappointment. But if you understand that you let things go to make room for what actually is aligned with you, right now, there's no space for it to show up. So, like, an example of this is, say you are in a job that you cannot stand. I mean, it is soul crushing to get up in the morning and know that you have to go to this place. Every day that you are there, you are consumed with how much you do not want to be there, right? But you can't just not work. You still got bills to pay. And so that's what kind of keeps you in that space. However, until you start making moves that will allow a new job to come in, so the first move you got to make is that you got to start looking for that new job, right? But you have to be ready to release the old job in order to bring in one that is better suited for you. And that goes with friends and partners, business partners, life partners, all kinds, all the relationships. If you hang so tightly to the things that are not meant for you, you cannot add in what is. There's no room for it. There's no room for it. All right, so I want to get some more information as to what are we releasing? Let's ask that question. What are we releasing? It's the star. So that is a wish. That's a wish. So we're releasing something that we've been wishing for. Give me a little bit more information on that. I'm thinking we're releasing the control of it. The how of it. We are putting all of these cards together to try to understand like this part right here, the need and necessity. Was that thing really needed and good for us? Healthy for us? Okay, so we've got the 7 of Wands and the World came out. So what's the 7 of Wands? Challenge, grounding, and protecting yourself. Movement and growth. Creative innovation. Remaining ahead, feeling vulnerable, a sign to continue to share your ideas, self-expression. I am deserving of this success and I will bravely shine my light into the world. And star was wishes granted, expectations fulfilled, and the World. completion, joy, wholeness, achievement, happy endings, abundant success, new levels of consciousness, literally traveling around the world. The world brings one of the most positive and abundant messages in the tarot. Congratulations, you've come so far. A large project or a period in your life is coming to a successful conclusion, and it's time to revel in the sweet afterglow of your success. If you're not quite there yet, take this card as a sign that you're on the right path. Consciously step into the world's ascension energy and welcome this beautiful shift as your inner spiritual landscape merges with your outer reality. As you reach the stage of fruition, remain focused. Don't slacken your resolve as you glimpse the magic at the end of the long journey. Because it's time to follow through with your final steps and complete this cycle. Even in shadow, the world is a positive card that signals bliss and happy endings with oodles of positive energy on the way. Yeah, so the shadow of this is taking shortcuts, a need for closure, a need to follow through, staying focused in order to complete an unfinished task, a delay in plans, unmet dreams. I accept this gift of completion and I ascend to new levels of awareness and wholeness. I am love. So the way that I'm seeing this, I'm going to turn it around so you kind of see with me. So I'm seeing, we're starting here with someone who's just kind of, reality is sort of hitting her in the face. And she's accepting her losses and she's taking the time to grieve. Even in this space, she still remains very hopeful. And she's putting her wishes out into the universe. With some patience and strong protection around you. Grounding. It brings you to the completion of a cycle. A successful completion to the cycle. Okay. And we're bringing justice to the situation, but I'm still, and we're using our intuition. We're making sure that we're paying, because the messages are coming in, we're making sure we're paying attention to the signs. What is the message about? I'm still not really getting that part. What is the message about? What is this in reference to? Okay. It's a new beginning. So you're using your intuition to know when to start this new beginning. And it's going to take a lot of strength and courage. And some self-reflection and just kind of accepting where you're at and knowing that this isn't where you want to be. And then starting to figure out where it is, what it is you actually want, and bring the justice back to the situation. All right, I think we're going to stop it there. So I do these messages, these readings once a month, and then I do other messages throughout the week. So you can look back, you know, throughout the week to see what I'm doing there. And if you have any questions or comments, you can leave them below. Otherwise, I just hope you have a great day. See you guys later.